It does not become better than this. And I'm your co-host, Robert Banda, in the first Touch Sports Show. Today in the studio, I have a sports journalist and I have a coach. And I'll give this moment to them to introduce themselves. The platform is yours, sir.
And my name is Mopholosi Reaitsanye. I'm a coach by profession, currently pursuing my KFB license.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. I'm William Lopang, a sports journalist, and I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for the opportunity to share the information that I have about sports with the viewers at home.
Thank you, gentlemen, who are with me in the studio today. And I'll get to the coach first. Coach, you are a coach by profession, and I want you to explain to me the progression of football in Botswana. How is it going? How is the football profession in Botswana going? How are people pursuing it?
The profession is a bit slow, taking into consideration how far we have come as a football nation. One would have thought that after the 2012 AFCON qualifiers, there will be drastic changes in the way we do our football in Botswana. But of late, nothing has changed. Year in, year out, we still have complaints, even at association level and at club level, whereby players are still not getting paid their salaries in time. So we are a bit slow, and even in the styles of play, we're a little bit behind when we take into consideration the countries that we normally compete with, where they are as far as the tactical aspects of the game is concerned. It's a worrying factor that tactically in Botswana as coaches we need to address.
Still on the progression, you mentioned a lot of few things that were interesting to my ear and probably at the viewers' ears at home about the payment of the players and everything. So I would like to draw you to this question: what are the challenges that are affecting the progression? Because I felt like that was along the challenges of affecting the progression of football in Botswana. So you as a coach in your profession, what have you realized are the challenges that are affecting this progression of football in Botswana?
The two main challenges will be the business sector in Botswana. A lot of businesses are not coming forward to fund the game. But then again, you will say the problem boils down to administrators. You find that our football is still run at an amateur level, whereby somebody occupies a position because he has an association with the team, not by qualification. If you have a chairman that is not trained in administration of the game, then he fails to move the club forward. He fails to make business proposals that can entice the business community. So we are behind in a lot of things administratively, and it ends up affecting the whole game.
The other question that I want to ask you, that I feel like you mentioned some few quite good points about the business administration and everything. Still on that point, let me hold you to it. Viewers at home, we are going for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Here, are you looking for tickets and want the best prices? Visit safeticketcompare.com and see all ticket prices listed in one place. Get the best ticket deals from safe and trusted websites. Our website contains all major fixtures and all tickets listed are 100% safe, secure and guaranteed. What are you waiting for? Visit and compare ticket prices online now at safeticketcompare.com.
Welcome back, and if you just tuned in, this is the first Touch Sports Show, and today we are discussing the issue of football in Botswana, and I'm with the respected people in studio. Coach, I was still on the issue, the challenges, but we also hit the I want you to get me to this point. The kind of support that you as coaches and the football teams at large in Botswana are getting from BFA as a football association. In that one. Coach, let me go back to you first.
I think when it comes to coaches, the only support we can get is in regard to coach education. When it comes to your coaching courses and certificates, and the BFA has been very supportive in that regard, writing letters to CAF, making sure that the coaching courses that are held in Botswana. As I said before when we started the show, I'm currently pursuing my KFB license. But then again, it comes to the point that even for those courses, somehow we compensate for them. And when you don't have money, then you can't be enrolled in such courses, and it affects your progress as a coach. But they're really trying. We can only go as far as that because it's an open secret. There are financial crises within our football. So the BFA can only go as far as that. They're trying, more often we have our junior national teams and national teams in camp, though it boils down to the point of then after that they don't get their monies. But we are trying. It's all about patriotism.
Oh, patriotism. Patriotism, Mr. Sports Journalist.
Yeah. I think
the issue, yeah, BFA say, what kind of support are they getting? Where not as a journalist, as a sports journalist, have you covered any events or issues then or that were concerning BFA, maybe funding teams or like I mentioned that the courses when it's the coaching, saying now that face to well, when
yeah, I think BFA has been supportive to us as journalists in terms of providing information about what is going on in the local sports. I think journalism, because we deal much with the information, because we deal with telling people out there the kind of things that go on within the sports industry, the football industry, because football is a much respected sport in the whole world generally. So I think BFA is being supportive, like I said. They've been giving out information. They've been letting us into their offices. They've been like funding.
Mr. Journalist, maybe you didn't get my question. My question was, where not as a sports journalist, I understand the part that they're supportive letting you probably where the information that you are getting, does it show that BFA actually take care of its roles as to support football teams locally? And yeah, that's what I think
BFA, I think everyone, even the BFA, are always going to try and feed us to feed us as the media information that they are doing a great job, you know. Like if there are rumors that you are not doing something well, and then we come to you as the journalist, you are going to tell us that you are doing something right, okay? Like even if you know that you are not doing something right, you are going to like try to cover up your name and come clean to the appear to be clean to the society. So that's what the BFA is doing. Even if we know that there is something bad about the BFA or that there are financial crisis in the BFA, the information that they give us, it might not be like the correct information that the people know or that the players or the coaches like my colleague here get.
Okay. So, well, point taken. Coach, you are like you're talking about the license that right now you're currently working on. That are you getting what is the kind of exposure that you are getting in terms of now are you recognized international or maybe like teams from South Africa, like when you are coaching it's already a profession. Do you get that exposure as like
Yes, the exposure is there. I think just to bring you at par with the hierarchy of the coaching licenses. You start with your preliminary coaching, then you go on to do your CAF C license, then you go on to do your CAF B, then there's CAF A and there's CAF Pro. CAF A and CAF Pro, they will allow you to be a head coach when your team participates in the CAF Champions League or CAF Confederations Cup. Then CAF B license is a requirement for one to be a head coach when it comes to the Botswana Premier League. And obviously CAF C, then everywhere you can coach anywhere in the other associations that are relate to football in Botswana. So if I finish, then I'll be eligible to coach in the Premier League or any other league in Africa.
Profession is the best soup, and if you don't cook it, who's going to cook it for you? We are going for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Now I want to talk about your aspirations. You have talked about all these beautiful things that you are doing and the BFA being so supportive towards what you are doing, what you are trying to pursue. Now it's about your aspirations. So yes, you are telling me what after you finish this license of yours, you are eligible to coach Zoni teams at Premier League. So is there where you want to be cocooned or you want to go outside, you want to be international? I want you to take me on that point.
Funny enough for me, I don't have any ambitions of working outside my country. All I want to do is just to get as many coaching qualifications as possible, then maybe spearhead the technical department in BFA. That's all.
Mr. Journalist, spear. The BFA is challenging. I mean, so when the competition like Nekibuaka International, or talking about the leagues, the international leagues, talking about Bo English Premier League, but Bo La Liga, the Spanish. Have you realized the competition? Can you scale our league to any of these leagues? Or when as a journalist, because you cover almost when you are traveling sports journalist, you are going to collect the news. It's not only local. So when scale.
Yeah, I think in terms of comparison, our league with the other leagues, especially the international leagues like the English Premier League, the La Liga in Spain, Bundesliga in Germany, we're still very at a very low stage. We're still yet to develop to get to their standard, like in terms of the football pitches or stadiums that we play in, the roads that the teams travel to use, the team buses, the sports facilities, the training facilities, and the type of medical staff that they have on their teams. It's still a challenge, and I think we'll get there in time. But I think the teams need the support of their fans, of their like managers, and everyone in the country need to come forward and support the teams so that they can raise the standard of the football in the country.
Coach, like they've heard you talked about very important things. I mean, even the BFA, I think they're scared now because they're wondering. Now I thought you wanted to go international. Now I see you are willing to take it as a challenge upon the qualifications that you are all going to gather. So they've heard the issues that the football of Botswana is concerned with, and you as a coach. I mean, now actually people, the teams out there now, they actually know what we want that person to coach our team, because it means that you want to grow the football of Botswana. That's why you're not aiming to go outside. It's not like you are not ambitious. So thank you, gentlemen, for having in studio today. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I hope Botswana Kwalapin, they have realized the issues around football. The BFA, if they have a big ear enough, they have heard the cries and where they need to improve, and then Mr. Journalist, and I hope after this you are willing to go an extra mile and cover all our activities of concerning football in Botswana. So thank you, gentlemen, for having me in studio.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was sports. That was the First Touch Sports Show, brought to you by your co-presenter, Mr. Robert Banda, aka the Brazzaville. It has been a pleasure in studio, and I was with the gentleman by Nogorada, very well respected, our sports journalist and our coach in Botswana. Bye bye.